Of course you can't hear me. Of course you can't hear me. Hi, Lil Yak. Congratulations on being first. I set up a new scene for the Game Boy, and none of my automations work with it, so it didn't like mute my music or turn on my mic or anything. But yeah, congrats on being first. I've been playing a little bit of this game, and I decided I wanted to play it on stream and hopefully hang out with some people. Why wait for my wife to come home? And it's so hard! I thought Pokemon Pinball Ruby and Sapphire are really great as Pokemon Pinball, but regular Pokemon Pinball from the Game Boy Color, oh my goodness, it's so difficult. I've caught 3 Pokemon, and I've evolved 1 Pokemon, and I've played a ton, and it's... well, not a ton, but I've played at least 3 rounds, so it's hard. It's hard. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into it. And we'll, yeah. Get to watch me be bad at it. I'll jump over to Red. I've been playing on Blue because I haven't figured out how to catch Pokemon on Red yet. I have an idea of maybe how to catch Pokemon on the Red map, but it's untested. Oh. The ball is also far more likely to go between your flippers in this game. I wish it were smoother. Like, I'd almost be okay the loading screen with them. Is there a noticeable loading screen? Oh, it is white, isn't it? Like, I'd almost be okay with the I would be okay with the difficulty increase if it were smoother. Because it's so hard. Why is it so hard? Okay, we can definitely get a Pokemon. And my guess is that I have to get it in the Bellsprout. But I don't know that for sure. I don't think I've ever gotten it in the Bellsprout. It is way easier to get your ball upgraded on this level, but like, far more difficult. What the crap? Ah. Because it was made 25 minutes ago? I don't understand. What do you mean? Ah! Years. Oh. I don't... Hey Google, when was Pokemon Pinball for the Game Boy Color released?
Pokemon Pinball's initial release date is April 14, 1999.
24 years? It is how you get a Pokemon in this map. I've never done it before. But instead of hitting 3, you have to hit like 5 or 6 times those things. Oh my goodness. And it's the same time limit too. So they definitely they were like, this game is far too hard. We have to make it much easier in the sequel. And they did just that. Now I have to hit it 4 times. Come on, come on. Gosh dang ball. Come on, Super Ball. You can do it. Fun fact, in Japan, the Great Ball is the Super Ball. And they apparently didn't change the sprite to reflect that in the English translation. I think that's the first Pokemon I've caught on the red map. Oh right, now I remember what the Ultra Ball is, because the Ultra Ball is not an Ultra Ball in Japan either. I was wondering what the H stood for, and it took me this long to friggin' remember. It's the Hyper Ball. I think. I'm remembering that correctly. It's the Super Ball and the Hyper Ball. That ball saver is so nice in this game. It's 90, so Game Boy Color predates... No, it doesn't predate Gold, Silver, Crystal, because Gold, Silver, Crystal were Game Boy Color games. But I think this is solely Kanto. You see he was about to drop that ball right down where I couldn't get it, right after the ball saver ended. It's just like a huge screw you to me personally. Did you... No! Another fun fact. The Pokemon Pinball series is made by the people who make the Picross games on the Nintendo systems. But you know what? Let me alter this a little bit, because I can see that the overlay is covering up a bit too much. Can we... I removed my background, so it's fine if I have, like, the tiniest amount of border in here. That would be fine. Like that! That looks good. Now nothing's getting cut off. I think that's just like a real Game Boy too, where you have that little bit of black border. You see, I can't even make the gosh dang high score list. I finally did it on the last playthrough before I started this screen. I made the blue high score list. Man, this game is hard. Let's do blue. Blue's, the maps are really weird, the game is really hard. It's good. I like it. It makes it feel like a retro game for sure. I just don't know why it's so difficult. Caterpie! Is that not a Caterpie? I thought it was until I saw it, and now I don't know what it is. It's a Sandshrew? That's super embarrassing for a Pokemon professor like myself. I say that, I'd never pass the professor exams. Don't listen to me. I have a lab coat, though. Hater gave me a lab coat for Christmas. I have a lab coat, and I get to be a Pokemon professor in my dreams. There we go. Got the Pikachu now. Right, that is fun. I may not be a qualified Pokemon professor, but I do have a business card from Google with my name on it and the title of Pokemon Master. So, yeah, you win some, you lose some, right? Oh no! No, 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 no! At least we have the Ball Saber. If we didn't have Ball Saber, that would be so sad. What am I catching this time? I can't tell anything from that silhouette. It's a Diglett! I can tell lots from this silhouette. Gosh dang it. Nope. There we go. It's so hard to get the ball up there. There we go. What is this right? All the camera angles are so weird. Like, I thought the Sandshrew was a Caterpie. Because the camera angle. It's just like that one episode of the anime where they're like, actually, it's a Pikachu from above, or whatever. It was a Jigglypuff from above, and everyone thought it was a Voltorb or something. I hope I'm not the only one that remembers that episode. It like spits it straight down and it still can't catch the gosh dang Diglett. Come on! Hit it! There you go. One more time. I swear, I saw that go right through the pixels. We used our Master Ball on a Diglett. You have bad news for me. You don't remember? You didn't watch the Pokemon anime? It wasn't that long ago. I'm not that old. Ah. You know, I watched the anime at like Gen 5. Ugh. To be fair, this is like a 23-year-old game I'm playing, isn't it? Welp. Them's... What are them's? Them's the digs? That's the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. No! Come on! Wait, it was saved? It got in just in time to be saved? Oh, that's good. And we got Pikachu. Thank goodness. What would I do without Pikachu? Fail a lot faster. Cookie. Mmm. Yep. Oh, I thought that was my last... No, this is my last ball. I'm only at 37, and it takes 100 to get on the leaderboard. How was I supposed to stop that? I have a question for you, chat. Have you played the Pokemon TCG video game that was also on Game Boy Color? I'm guessing no, if you only watched Pokemon starting at Gen 5. Oh my gosh. Never owned a game. You can play them on the Game Boy Advance. Did you ever own a Game Boy Advance? Never owned a Game Boy? Oh boy. No, come. Shush. Okay, we gotta get those Voltorb. That's not how we get those Voltorb. At least we have Pikachu. Hit 2, and I get 2. 3, 4, 5. So just one more square to go. 6. Two. 3 hits. Oh my gosh, Pikachu, come on. 4 hits. 1 Pidgey, caught, added to the Pokedex. Oh no. Oh yay. Give me double Pikachus, come on, do it. Ah. What good's a bonus multiplier when everything will go to hell? The moment I get the ball back. Oh! Slots almost killed me there. Pitch mode start would be nice. A small bonus. Maybe we should be going for Evo to fill out the Pokédex better. Although I still have so few Pokemon that catching is still doing a good job with the Pokédex. I think it's funny that the ball falls over the black line who's in the top part. Yeah, it's strange, isn't it? Ah, come on. I also just noticed it's doing some interesting things with surround sound. I wonder if that's, like, settings or something. Did the Game Boy Color even have left and right speakers? Have stereo audio? No! No! So hard. So difficult. 24,000. You highly doubt it? I highly doubt it too. But, I mean, I'm sure you can hear it too if you have, like, headphones on or something. Where it's doing... The audio's moving between the left and right channels. Just for that, like, last part. No! Pikachu! Etu Pikachu. You're supposed to bring balance to the force, not destroy it. There we go. We get one Pikachu now. Do, left, right, left, right, left, right. Is that a Farfetch'd? There's no way. Oh, that'll reveal it. It is! Honestly, I think I'm equally surprised that it turned out to be a Farfetch'd instead of, like, something that somehow remotely looks like a Farfetch'd. Right there, right? Do. Double Pikachus! Best day of my life. Oh, are you kidding me? Ah. $42,000. So still, not even up there. I think I have time for one more game, and then I'm probably gonna have to call a stream. So this is a shorter stream than even I thought it was gonna be. But, you know, that's how things are. It's a good game for short streams. Even though it's super difficult, why is it so difficult? But, like, honestly, playing this and comparing it to Ruby Sapphire Pinball, like, they made such good progress with that game and the engine in general, and it makes me even more sad that they didn't continue. Gets 2 Pikachus in a pinball game from 20 so years ago. Best day of my life. Look, you can't... It's so difficult to get the double Pikachus in this game. It cannot be underrated. You do, however, have a fair point that may lead to my murder. We'll have to see. Are we gonna catch any Pokemon on this map today? The answer may surprise you, if you're thinking anything other than no. Hopefully my wife doesn't watch my VODs. My wife does not care to watch video games. That's an exclusively me thing in our relationship. And that's probably fine. It's so weird how that moves between the left and right channels. They didn't think... They didn't think the Game Boy Color... You know what, though? Actually, I don't even know that TVs at the time had left and right audio channels. They must. Did they? So this game, Pokémon Pinball, I think, if I recall correctly, is playable on the original Game Boy. It's enhanced for the Game Boy Color with obviously colors, as you can see, and it's enhanced on the Super Game Boy. On the Super Game Boy, if you're unfamiliar with the Super Game Boy, was something you could plug into the SNES, if I remember correctly, and you could play your Game Boy games on the TV. And this game has a nifty little border for if you do that, but it's not in color if you do it that way, which is why I'm doing it in Game Boy mode. So I'd rather have the color game than the Pikachus? Yes, double Pikachus! It happened twice. Unbelievable. But yeah, this is gonna be my last play of the night, so we got one Pokeball left. We did eventually catch a This is bullshit. I didn't even make the high score list. Right? I was saying. We can take a look at the Pokedex, though, and see how badly I'm doing in general. I got a Pidgey. You were here for that. I got an Ekans. Is that the one I just got? I was so involved in my story that I wasn't paying attention. I don't know how I got a Pokemon at all. Got a Sandshrew today. The Caterpie-looking Sandshrew. We got a Clefairy a different day, probably the first time I was playing it. And I almost got to evolve it. I failed to evolve it, so I don't even have Clefable. But it shows up here like that, mocking me for my failure. We got Jigglypuff, the balloon Pokemon. We got a Diglett. In the play before stream is not when I got the Farfetch'd. You were here for that. I did catch a Dratini. And I managed to evolve it into a Dragonair. Let me tell you, if you think catching is harder in this game, evolving is much harder. But yeah, It's silly how short this is, but it's a short stream. Thank you for being here. I'm not gonna raid tonight because it would look kind of silly. Because I'd probably raid Grinning Hazard, and I was already in Grinning's stream, and I don't know. It's just you and me, Liliac. So thanks for coming. Thank you. You have a good night as well.